All right, hey guys. Um, Wanted to go over the vocabulary review for chapter 11.8a and 11.8b. This is the vocabulary review sheet, and it's on Facts. So basically, what you're going to do here, and some of you have already done this, that's fine. I'm just kind of talking to the people who haven't done this yet. But these are all your vocab terms, jet streams on down through cold front. And pretty much what you have to do is you have to match the term with the correct definition. And basically, I'm going to tell you how to find those because I know because of everything that's going on, it's been kind of hard to deliver instruction that really is specific to what the text is saying. So, but like if you just kind of look at some of these terms, like doldrum, for example, if you just go in your book, go back in your book, you have most of these vocabulary words just on the left side of the page. And the definitions start on page 130, and I believe they go to I believe that they will go to page 137. So if you just kind of look at pages 130 through 137, and you just look at each one of those pages, you can find the definitions, and that will help you very easily complete this sheet. So for example, like this word doldrums right here. If you don't remember what it is, you can just, and I'll give you one for free. You can just go back in the book, page 130 in your textbook, and you can just see that doldrums are a relatively calm area near the equator where warm air rises. And you can also see that doldrums are right there on page 131. So if you just kind of look at that definition, for doldrums, and you're just trying to find the relatively calm area near the equator where warm air rises. So I'm just kind of looking through the definitions here. And I believe it's number 4. Let me just double check that real quick. And it is. So if you just want to put I'll kind of give you a free one. Doldrums is number 4. And that's just pretty much what you do for all of them. You have to match the definition with the term by writing in the correct number, like what I did here. And if you get all of them correct, then if you add all of the numbers, for example, then it should equal, if you add all of them together, it should equal a certain number. And if you add, and this number should be the same across all of these. So if like the sum here is, 11, then all of these numbers would have to be 11, just as an example. I'm not saying that it is 11, just trying to make a point. So what you write in these blanks is the number of the definition for the correct term. That's all you're doing. And also some of these words, like the Coriolis effect, some of these terms won't be on the left side of the page, like how I told you, but they'll actually kind of be within the text. So Coriolis effect, I'll just kind of give you kind of some help. Coriolis effect is on page 130. Page 130, and it talks about the Coriolis effect just right there. Okay. Also, it talks about warm fronts and cold fronts. Warm fronts and cold fronts. Those pages, that'll be on page 132 and 133. And it talks about warm fronts and cold fronts just right here. There's a warm front and there's a cold front. So I'm just trying to help you out a little bit for those of you who haven't done it yet. But also this part will also be helpful on page 131 of your textbook, knowing the different winds of the Earth. And this goes into chapter 11 review 11.8b. You'll have to match the winds to the right area of the Earth, and that's what you can use this for. Don't worry about doing this section because I don't know where that is. I gotta stop the video for a second.